Hey folks, welcome back for another quick update on the Grunau Model 460 Chassis 4B from the mid-1930s. For those of you that have been following along, I did a quick video on how to test the power transformer, which again my power transformer tested well, and I did some additional testing on the Variac offline and got some great insight as well on how to make a more accurate measurement when using DC resistance. In addition, I checked the field coil, the output transformer, and the associated parts with the speaker, and all tested well. So here's my problem. I started checking the antenna coil, and you can see in these pictures, evidently I've had some mice damage here. And that's a real bummer because, it's kind of a showstopper, or at least that's what I thought. So I ended up pulling this antenna coil off of the radio and spending some time checking DC resistance and see if I could patch this thing back up. So I took the time here to remove the antenna coil from the chassis itself again, where I could get it on the bench, and here you can see kind of my dilemma. The primary side itself is open. So here's an up-close look at the schematic itself, and again you can see when I checked for DC resistance on the primary side it was open. The secondary checked good at 5.6 ohms of resistance. I decided to give this thing a try and see if I could repair it, so I got underneath some very bright light, some great magnification, just started kind of peeling back the windings one by one. And I'm not sure how many windings I ended up sacrificing, but I finally got to a point where I could read 26 ohms of resistance on the primary side, which I was elated to be able to make a repair. Of course, I could have picked up a generic antenna coil, put it in, and probably restored the service, but I really wanted to try to make this repair. Here you can see I mixed up some epoxy, and there's my new blue lead that attaches there to the primary side, which feeds the antenna itself back over to the volume control. Again, now you're looking underneath the chassis itself. I took time to put new modern caps in. Every resistor was out of tolerance. Most values were off, by 100%. It was just crazy. Not a lot of resistors anyway, so I just took time to replace them. The Candom resistor was fine, and believe it or not, that power resistor, it looks like it caught on fire at some point. It was actually good, spot on as far as resistance. So I've left it for now, but I do need to put another power resistor in that location and get rid of it. I don't want to take any chances with it. With the antenna coil reinstalled, I took time to test all the tubes. I've got a couple weak tubes. I think it was the 6K7 as well as the 42 audio is weak. But I did the RF alignment, A1, A2, A3 at 455 kilocycles, followed by A4, a 1700 kilocycle signal generated there, and that's the oscillator adjustment. And then A5, bringing the pointer back to 1400 kilocycles and adjusting the antenna trimmer. Actually, the oscillator itself and A1 were the furthest off. You can hear the radio playing now in the background. Again, it's playing great. The speaker itself is compromised. I still need to fix that speaker cone. I'm going to just try a simple repair on that. And I've got a few things left to do, to do on the chassis itself, tidy up a few things. But anyway, just thought you'd get a kick out of the radio playing, and it's pretty quick, restore, repair. A little rust there to take care of that I didn't see underneath all the crud. Again, a couple lead dressings, a permanent line cord coming in for the period. And so probably next up we'll be spending some time on the speaker, and hope to have that work complete next week.